Hello, 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 howdy everyone, hi! Welcome to the stream, my name is Quimby and today we're going to be playing Minecraft Going Mining. I'd like to extend a big congratulations to Penny for getting the first channel points reward. Well, just finished Minecraft Live. Oh wait, was that today? Were they popping off? Did they have a good time of it? Did they announce anything cool? Good morning, Gamer Nation. Nation morning, good gamer, says CandyBot. Hi, Corvigay, welcome on in. I actually really like that. It feels like I'm tipping my little hat. I'm saying Nation morning, good gamer. Yes, my good gamer, would you care to discuss a business proposition with me? New horror biome. Is on audio only? Oh gosh, oh man, oh gosh, oh man. New horror biome. Man, they keep adding more of those. They just keep saying, hey, you want more spooky times? They added the deep dark and that was real spooky, real frightening. And now they're doing another one? Hold on, I'm gonna look this up. Minecraft Live. What did they announce? Oh, is this something you only notice now? Oh. Everything's all but from number one. Oh, well, okay. Whoa, okay. Oh man, oh, someone wants to, huh. Oh, someone wanted to join the doll hunt team. That's such professional language. Man, it's really just giving cover letter. Hopefully, can be friend, hi! Hi, welcome on in! Couple kill something. Okay. There's the dance, the lovers, Amikiba, I guess. Aww. And love. Aww. Hi friends, welcome on in. How are we all doing today? Is everyone Pale Garden. Pale Garden. Pale Garden. Spooky. Those are white leaves that I see right there. My goodness gracious me, the leaves are expanding into tones now. Anyways, that's the end of the intro section. I'm gonna turn on some tunes. Some just little background things. He's being denied regardless, but I looked into him and oh gosh. Quimby and me. Yeah, we've got Despair, Sweat, Honkim and Rage. What? Why would that be me? Why would that be me here? I'm gonna change the scene 3, 2, 1 and pop. So we're here in the Great Hall. This is where I've been just hanging out, just working out, working on this in particular. And it looks nice, but it was also incredibly, terribly awful to do, and kind of broke my brain. So we are going to take, a little detour from that. In the way of all of my building projects, we are just gonna say, we're not gonna worry about that right now, and we're gonna go mining instead. I think my ender chest is down a shulker box. Oh no, I've picked up another one. Okay. Oh, I've got some things to empty out of this box, and then we're probably gonna go. I got stream going while I pack up my room for a move this weekend. Oh yeah. You said you got you got a new apartment, which is pretty epic. 876 GitHub followers. Is that good news? Is that bad news? How does that make us feel about it? And a few impressive organizations has a pinned repo called Drug Simulation. Impressive commit history. I'm gathering this is impressive. I'm gathering we're looking at this like whoa. That's the vibes I'm getting. Is that this is like whoa. Okay, I've just got a couple things to put away really quick, and then we'll get going. Yeah, excited to get into the roommate and been working towards this for a couple of years now. The ball is rolling up. Heck yeah! Oh, we love to see it. We are so thrilled and excited to see it. Ethan Tan is a blockchain developer and project manager. As a team leader, Ethan Tan manages his own team. Whoa. Friend, we don't vibe with self-deprecation around here. We do not enjoy. A tree! Oh my gosh, where? Oh my gosh, that was so spooky. Oh my gosh, I got real scared there. And a Rickroll, thank you. Yeah, let me get that marked for you. Let me just get beep pop. The entire reason I thought about this here is because I didn't want to use NFT infused ME6. Blockchain. Blockchain refers. Oh, okay. I see what's going on here. Also, friend, thank you for the tree, the Rickroll, and the not first back at 69,420 again. It is impressive, your commitment to maintaining the 69,420. I am genuinely really impressed by that. Sorry, sometimes words happen and I go, what does that mean? But I think I figured out what the words mean that Penny was talking about. So at the very least, the general vibe. So we're chilling. So we're chilling and we're good. Okay. Last thing before we leave is I just need to check to make sure that my that I have enough emergency supplies just in case. So we're just gonna grab this real quick. I mean, I'm a little lower in sig than I necessarily like to be, but it's probably fine. We've got a decent number of rockets and stuff, so I think that means that we're good to start moving out towards the mining area. I think we're gonna do some nether roof travel. I'm gonna pull up some coordinates of unexplored dripstone caves that I've got. Let's see. I wish I knew which ones I'd already visited. Okay, I've got 56, 23, 34, 52, which doesn't seem that bad out. That doesn't seem awful. So hold on, let me do some math on this really quick. 56, 23 divided by 8. That is 702. Hold on. And then 3452 divided by 8, 431. So we are going to hop onto the nether roof and head out to those cords. And it's gonna be cool. Help. What is this? Skibidi script? Oh gosh. Said yapping in text. Yeah, but this thing should create something. Skibidi Sigma do bad doors cook nerd. Fuck yeah, if any of the doors that you choose, whose door is cook. Oh my gosh. Slay. I'm only getting like every other word of whatever the heck is happening there, but it does fill me with pain. Awful pain. Why? Oh, there it is. There's my portal. I was like, I knew my portal's around here somewhere. I really should decorate this at some point. But I'm going mining right now, so can't do it at the moment. I'll have to remember to do that some other time. Okay. This is, okay, we want this direction and this direction. More so this direction than this direction. We want 702, 431. Okay. So this should just be a quick hop, skip, and a jump out over, you know, like 1,000 blocks-ish away at most. Using the hypotenuse of the triangle. So yeah, we'll get out there, we'll find some caves, and we'll do some mining. And it'll be a great time. I know we're not traveling the absolute most fastest we could be, I just want to keep a careful eye on the coordinates. And also, I always get a little scared flying on the nether roof, because I'm worried that I'm gonna, like, I don't know, smack my face into something, and then... but you know, we're popping another rocket. Okay. Getting close. Okay, oh, 702. Okay, close enough that we... This way, okay. on. Gotta backtrack it a little on our X. Set to 431-ish. So this should be around the place I want to build if I want to do for the Nether portal. Minecraft smack your face into what? I don't know, something. The world. Average day. You've got... Is that water being contained by anything? That water's not being contained by anything. How? It's being contained by stairs! That's such a nice day in Minecraft. It's being contained by stairs. Oh, barriers. Sure nothing will show up and break all the laws in this game. Yeah. Oh gosh. Oh gosh. Penny. Your propensity for creating circles in Minecraft is quite frankly astonishing and alarming. You just make circles happen. How could you do this? Chappy, I don't think we're gonna find copper up here. Mr. Luke! Hi! Welcome into the stream. Sorry, Penny is breaking the rules, the laws of the game on Discord, so had to be keeping an eye out on that. Okay, I don't have any like stone or anything for side blocks, so I'm just gonna go like this, and then I'll break it. Oh gosh. The nether roof is in shambles. The nether roof is not doing so hot. That's like, I think that's the second little tear in the fabric of reality that I've found. What the actual heck? Why did they do this to me? They're just like, hey, let's just casually break the laws of reality, shall we? Such as, you know, the nether roof being solid. Oh, and there goes Candybot telling me to drink some water. You should build that. You should build what? What should I build? What the actually heck? But actually though, yeah, no, seriously. The nether roof. What the actual heck? I'm not sure if this is the one that I found before. I don't think this is. I think this is the. Yeah, because I found a tear in the nether roof before. But I think that one led over into a lava lake. Chat, it's spooky times out here. The circle. How do one go about building the circle? I've never built a circle in Minecraft before, and I defer to your expertise. How would one go about doing such a thing? Wait a minute, yeah? Ah, Dikachu! Oh, guess who's live and guess who can't stay again? Oh no. Ah, Dikachu, bless. Well, thank you for stopping by. It's lovely to see you, even if just for a bit. I hope that whatever keeps dragging you away is nice for you, at least. Lava lake. Nether roof breaks. Herobrine! Oh my gosh. Herobrine. Well, yeah, Penny. Yeah, I dig. Hi, bye, see ya. Okay, just in case we're posting up just in case this goes poorly for me. Okay. Okay, this seems chill. Now I just need to figure out... Oh, I was about to say I need to figure out where the dripstone that I saw earlier was. Chat, I think I found it. I think I found the dripstone. You can use falling block, sand, gravel, anvil, etc. or armor stand. Get a bunch of them very close to each other in a circular shape and bang. Well, that again sounds very very impressive, very cool. I have no idea how I would go about doing that still, but very impressive, very cool, very pog, in fact, as they say. Oh gosh, hang on. Hold on. Sorry, it's... Whoop. Sorry, music says, hi, I'd like to be cringe, please. Which, fair enough, I guess. I don't know, though, chat. I think I may have found the dripstone that I was looking for. All your dripstone are belong to us, as they say in an old game that I actually don't know the name of and have only seen quoted in the Weezer Pork and Beans video. Which, by the way, if you've never listened to Pork and Beans by Weezer, it's pretty solid. It's pretty good. I highly recommend. Okay, wings have been put away for convenience sake. I'm gonna keep the shield on for now, but to be honest, I might switch to torches at some point, because torches are cool. I like having light, and honestly, I'm not that worried about it. Actually, let's do that right now. I'll keep the shield in inventory, because I do you know, just in case I might need it. But plot twist, that's not the same dripstone. That would actually be a really good plot twist for me, because that would mean that there's more dripstone for me. There's something over there. Let's keep that in mind. I don't know how long this particular mining trip will last, because we've already got part of my ender chest filled out with copper in varying forms. So hopefully this will be a little shorter maybe than some of the other ones we've done. But we'll see. You know, who knows, honestly. Who knows what lurks in the minds of evil. Well, there's some dripstone right here. In case you hadn't heard. Funky little story about that is that there is in fact dripstone in this area. And we are we're picking it up. Me when I'm straight up picking up that copper. Oh wait, did I say dripstone? Me when I'm in the dripstone, straight up picking up the copper. That's what I'm trying to say. Oh gosh, how embarrassing. All your base are belong to us. You have no chance to survive. Make your time. Yeah, that one. Don't increase the old person telling me to listen to Pork and Beans count. Has that happened to you before? Genuinely, has that happened to you? Don't know the one on the count? It's like the OG YouTube Rewind before that even existed. It's so good. It's so good. What lurks in the minds of Moria? That too. We also gotta look out for that. Just drumming in the leaves. How? That's happened to you before. Penny, all I'm saying is maybe you should take a hint. Maybe you should take a hint, because it's first of all, it's so incredibly good. I know that just repeating that isn't gonna do anything. But yeah, no, like Mr. Malik said, it was basically OG YouTube Rewind. And this was back in the day before everyone really kind of like understood and accepted memes and as funny and whatnot. So they just kind of, they were super based and just said, all right, you know, this internet thing seems to be going on. Let's just get together a lot of the people involved in these memes and stuff and make them happen. And then they did. It was incredible. Big fan personally. Okay. We are going to just use this cobblestone immediately. I eat my candy with my pork and beans. Excuse my manners if I make a scene. I ain't gonna wear the clothes that you like. I'm fine and dandy with the me inside. When look in the mirror and I don't know the lyrics. I won't give up. Oh gosh, what? About what you think. I know they don't swear there, but my mind is only providing me with swear words. Huh. That's awkward. Alright, there it is then. 3 times I've already watched the... I watched the music video already. Oh, that's good. That's good. That's good. Don't give a hoot about what you think. Thank you, Mr. Malou. I was like, I know I know they don't swear there. But all I've got right now is that. Nani couldn't listen. It's a pretty common turn of phrase. I got you. I don't give a hoot about what you think. It's like good, fantastic music video, but good song too. I'm a big fan of Weezer just in general. Listen, and I know what that says about me. I know what I've just resigned myself to. But listen, y'all don't get it. Weezer is so good. Except I will admittedly join the ranks of Weezer. Okay, there's this funky thing about Weezer. If you're not familiar with Weezer and Weezer fans, everyone who likes Weezer pretty much only likes them from a specific era that they're in somehow. I'm not saying everyone's a fan of the same era. I mean, everyone's like, yeah, I'm a Weezer fan, but more specifically during this period of their time, and it's different for like. Not different for everyone, because obviously they don't have that many different eras. But it's just, you know, everyone sort of generally agrees that Weezer's good. They just can't agree when they're good. And I think it's very funny. Power Wash Sim is the A+ sit game? I would agree. Okay. Yeah, what about it? No, there's a 21 Pilot song I think is going to start. It goes like, I just want to know, have you lost your, and it says footing too, and not, yeah. I think Abbey Road was the best Weezer album, changed my mind, that's right. I noticed that when four guys stand facing you, it's Weezer, and when they turn to the side, they're the Beatles. I think that's true. I think that is always unquestionably true. That sounds perfectly correct to me. I think you're so right about that, Corpicay. Oh, mind melt. I'm trying to remember. I saw a meme the other day that was I don't remember what exactly it was, but they were the caption was something like dramatic, possibly fandom based or something, but then it was just them drawing Weezer. I don't think that makes any sense, those words that I have just said, but it was like so dramatic and serious, and then it was just them covering an image and replacing it with Weezer, which I thought was really funny. The point being, of course, that it was over dramatic because they were going to then, you know, they were going to replace it with Weezer. It was a deep cut. It was a deep cut, and I know I'm not giving it any sort of justice right now. But listen, it's really funny when people draw Weezer over stuff. Image compared to the description, I cannot. Weezer, just keeping it wheezy. Hey, we're just keeping it wheezy out here. That's all. Don't even worry about it. We're just keeping it wheezy. Wheezy, beautiful Weezer. Oh. Cave. I get the feeling that this is going to be one of those caves that I continually get myself turned around and lost in, to the point where it's going to be futile to try to keep any consistent tracking going. But that doesn't mean I'm not going to try, because my hubris is eternal, and I will never be free. The gods are punishing me for my existence, and I've learned to live with it. That is all. We're just gonna have a chill good time. We're gonna get a bunch of copper. We're gonna get silly with it. We're gonna have fun. I'm gonna get lost like 20 million times. There's gonna be like a whole day where I'm like, chat, I could have sworn I've been here before. Chat, oh my gosh, chat, how do I get out? And you know what? I won't ever get out, probably. This is likely where I die eternally, is in these labyrinthine walls. This copper exploration cave. I don't know. It's I'm resigning myself to it. It's fine, you know, we you know the rules, and so do I. That's how it goes during these trips. How many albums they got? At least 2. She loves it when you're all flustered and lost in Carol and stuff. She does! Oh my gosh, she's such a freak. Maybe look. She loves to- oh, yep, there we go. There we go, Penny. Thank you for the Rickroll. Very cool, very pog. YouTube Music only displays up to Pacific Daydream on the channel page. Well, let me see if I can find Weezer discography. Of course, this is the time that Google search chooses to be cringe, so gosh, I still need to do the thing you sent me about changing my default search engine. Oh, and Arya Walker, hello, welcome to the stream. Hope you are doing well. I hope you are popping off. We're doing a little bit of mining out here. Freaks love to be one. So got roped into Undone the Sweater Song. It takes like 5 seconds. Try it on Firefox. Yeah, I'm just so silly. I'm just so incredibly silly and have been so busy lately. 15 studio albums, 2 compilation albums, 1 video album, 9 extended plays, 37 singles, and 40 music videos. That's Weezer for you. I will say I love the Sweater Song. I love the Sweater Song. Oh gosh, to the uninitiated on the Sweater Song, I don't exactly know how to describe it. But just know that if you want to destroy my sweater, hold this thread as I walk away. You know, that they said that, and you know, they were so right about that. Watch me unravel, I'll soon be naked, lying on the floor, I've come undone. Sweater Song, it's so good. Listen guys, I'm not like a Weezer mega fan or anything. Like, I'm not gonna sit here and like wax poetic about their underrated songs and albums and stuff, but listen, all I'm saying is there's a reason there's a reason that Weezer is so prolific in white people circles, and it's because Weezer's good, is all I'm saying. Weezer is popping off sometimes. Big fan there. But yeah, my favorites, I mean, I think the Sweater Song might legitimately be my favorite of theirs. Actually, genuinely. Just the way that it is. Say It Ain't So is a classic, you know. Say it ain't so, your love is a heartbreaker. Say it ain't so, your love is a heartbreaker. I don't know the lyrics that well, but solid song. Top 40 hits are in the top 40 for a reason. Exactly. Like, listen, there are artists who put out fantastic, you know, underrated indie works, and that's fine. Wow, I say it like that's fine as if I don't love those as well. But sometimes bangers are bangers for a reason, you know. They're popping off. They're having a great time with it. Well, to be fair, Weezer kind of wasn't having a great time of it with their early stuff. That's what gives them the sort of grungy, the sort of grungy sound of it all. You know, Say It Ain't So is a song about alcoholism. Sweater Song is about, you know, feeling like undone by the way your life is falling apart and you're losing your relationships. So, you know, definitely not, they were, we can't exactly say they were having a great time of it, but they were definitely putting out some good music during the time. Buddy Holly, listen, the Buddy Holly, it's a riff. Yeah, the Buddy Holly riff, insane. There's a reason that people stick in everything. Ooh, I look just like Buddy Holly. I started that a little low. Uh-oh, and you married Tyler Moore. I don't care what they say about us anyway. I still started this pretty low. I don't care about that. It's a good song, Your Honor. I don't care about that. I don't care about that. Listen, all I'm saying, I know it's kind of an incredibly basic opinion to have. Weezer, my beloved, big, huge fan of what Weezer does. Okay, I think we've mostly cleared out this particular area, at least at the top there. Oh gosh, hold on. Whoop. Alright, there we go. Sorry, had to bring the band hammer down real quick. Oh gosh. Once again, we've hit actual cave, and I'm just meaning to explore aquifer. This is fine. Okay, well, actually, I guess I technically can't call this an aquifer. This is technically an underwater cave. Still, gosh, I'm not ready to enter a real cave yet. You know, I'm still serving the preliminary exploring, exploring the water phase. So I don't know why they're trying to rope me into commitment like that so quickly. That's you know, not a fan of that per se. Okay, well, at any rate, I guess we're doing this thing. I guess we're oh, but see, there was still stuff in the water. Okay. There's no such thing as an album with exactly 5 perfect songs. First, want to bring this up. Moving Out by Phone Boy. Interesting. Oh, okay, we've got Ferrari, Runaway, Moving Out, What a Coward, and Open Up as the 5 exact perfect songs. I don't think I've ever heard any of them, but I'd be willing to give them a listen. I'm always looking for an album with exactly 5 perfect songs, you know? Any more than that, I feel like they're just showing off. Like, come on, save some talent for the rest of us, but exactly 5 perfect songs, you know. Now that's the key. That's what we're looking for. That's the kind of talent we strive to discover in this agency. Now that's the sort of thing that we're looking to promote these days. So how about it, kid? You wanna sign on? Let it be known, by the way, you probably shouldn't sign on with any sort of label or agency without like a lawyer in the room. Like, I don't know exactly how relevant that's going to be to anyone here. I don't know if anyone's, you know, looking to get signed by a label or something. But in case no one's told you, you should always have a lawyer present if someone wants you to sign something, or at least have it looked over by a lawyer first. Like, you can ask to look it over first and have time and stuff. If they say it's a limited time offer, that is a manipulation tactic. Don't fall for it. Ask, say like, I'm sorry, but I really need to discuss this with legal counsel first. Like, again, do not know how pertinent this is to anyone. In case anyone doesn't know, that's the kind of stuff you don't want to be doing out there, because they will skin you for everything you're worth. So watch out. This can also apply to stuff like commercial use of like artwork and stuff. Just so you know, basically, if anyone wants to wants to pay you for something and is asking you to sign a contract and doesn't want to let you look it over with legal counsel. That's sus. That's sus, and you should not. You should not go for it. Because oh gosh, oh man. Oh gosh. In case you were wondering. Nice. I love to breathe. Big breathing enjoyer out here. Good enjoyable time breathing is. 1 to 3 year peak. 1 to 3 year peak, the other 2 are great, but still nice. Yeah, I'll definitely give that a shot at some point. I got big things in the works. Or I guess, Not exactly sure what you mean with that, Penny, but pop off. There's for me my handful of freaks and anyone else who will clap politely and say nothing. Exactly! Exactly! Speaking of legal things, Dollbot officially has a license now. Yo! Let's go! Let's go. Let's absolutely go. Nice. We love a license. Love to be legally operating. Like, I know that license doesn't necessarily mean you are operating illegally later. I just think being licensed for things is a feeling of power like none other. Like there's a Tumblr post that says like the things that give you a feeling of power being able to like go in employee-only workspaces, and it's true. Having permission to do things that other people can't is such a powerful feeling. You're like, haha, I get to do that. And then you laugh about it maniacally forever. You go hee. And that's where feelings of power come from. By the way, in case no one's told you this. What's the official license? Yo, let's go. MIT license. Sweet. Epic. Miwen licensing. Miwen we're out here straight up getting licensed. Or like, you guys have possibly heard, like, in action movies and stuff, License to Kill. And I agree. Not necessarily with killing people, but having a license to do it, incredibly sexy. Like, actually killing people kind of a turn off. Having a license to do it, whoa. That's a sweet bit of bureaucracy you got right there, you know? Always on the lookout for some hot new bureaucratic processes. There it goes. Whoa, legislation in place. Oh my goodness. What? Oh gosh, it's I feel like there's a meme format this could be put into where it's like what people think is sexy. I don't know, killing people or something. I don't know that anyone really would agree with that. What's actually sexy? Having the appropriate licensing and legal procedures in place for it. Actually killing people, bit of a turnoff. I'll take it. Semicolon, however, comma. That is what I say. That's so right. The quote is so right. That is a quote of things that I say. Like wow, they weren't lying. I really do be out here saying that. Oh, I'll take a Fortune 3 book. That is useful. Oh, and a saddle. I'll take a saddle. I'll take a second saddle. You know what? I'll never say no to a second Seattle. Not a second Seattle, a second Seattle. The difference is the difference is very pertinent, actually. I love the word pertinent. I don't think I used it the way I really meant to there, but pertinent. Very, very good. Actually, no, I can see pertinent being there because pertinent being like relevant to the difference between Seattle and Seattle. It's definitely pertinent to the conversation. It's relevant. Seattle. What accent is that? That I just Seattle. What? It's sort of a hint on the jaw, you see, Seattle. I was talking the other day about if oh gosh, what was the phrase? There was something someone said, and I went, hey, what's that supposed to mean? And then I went, that's that sort of miscommunication comes from having the accent. Me when I got an accent, you know. I was about to say I don't think I actually have an accent, but then I remembered that everyone thinks that they don't have an accent. And that in fact that is a lie and everyone has an accent. It's just that accents are dependent on where you come from and stuff, and the things you experience. Okay, block of raw copper. Yes, we've got that entirely filled out. Wrong there, I think. We're just gonna listen. I know that it's a little weird with just the 33 blocks of copper there. We're just gonna stay a bit silly with it, and we are going to fill up the rest of the box with raw copper. So that being said, I mean, I definitely have an accent. I personally would probably describe my particular accent as closer to Midwestern than anything particularly else. Although I don't know if even that actually describes it, considering most of the Midwestern accents I've heard people talk with actually sound nothing like my personal accent. I've got like the scaffolding of the Midwestern mixed with none of the twang. It's kind of funky there. Oh, Candybot wants me to drink some water, but commercial break in process. Oh, a commercial break? I said no commercial break. Hey, what? Can you give me just a sec? I'm sorry, what? A commercial break? I'm gonna drink some water. Because Candybot told me to. I'm sorry, what? Commercial break? I would never. I do like one at the very beginning of the scene to try and smooth people's entrances with pre-roll. But what? Open up the stream and save Twitch. Which one is that again? Sorry, that's another one of those things I feel like I should know, but I'm blanking on entirely at the moment. I just feel like commercials are cringe. So as a non-sub, it's not me making the request to Twitch servers. I get a pre-roll. Oh, okay. Okay, that's all right then. That's all right. As long as Twitch isn't running commercial breaks on current users without my permission. Like there's not really much I can do about pre-rolls except run my own commercial breaks, which, you know, we've kind of already established my feelings on that. So pre-rolls are just unfortunately a fact of life currently. But yeah, as long as it's not taking mid-rolls for me. Say Twitch doesn't have the ad code. So it just says commercial break in progress. I see. Sorry, a little stretch. We do a little stretching sometimes, just as a treat. I'm sure you understand it's just simply as a treat. Well, we're now very officially in the tunnels, you know? Like, we can definitely tell it, oh boy, it's tunneling time. And then we're gonna tunnel all over the place. I'm just gonna take a quick look. Yeah, I had a feeling that might be a dead end. And I was correct. It was a dead end. But yes, so quite officially in our tunneling era. But no, I just think no one should ever advertise to me ever, and I would hate to do that to you guys, you know? I think there's something deeply grotesque to me about the amount of advertising that that we're expected to withstand at the same time that, like, you know, there's gross income and wealth inequality in the world and stuff. I just think that's just particularly disgusting to me that they would they're like, oh yeah, you know that money that like people fought and died to get enough rights to deserve, and that we're actively, like, currently trying to take away from you? Yeah, what if you just gave it back to us? And I say, I hate you. And then they say, and then yeah, that's how that goes. Work in progress, dashboard redesign. Ooh, nice. We love a little dashboard redesign. It's very fun. Yeah, no, I just think it's kind of nasty, the whole advertising game. Like, okay, and I admittedly, advertisement as a concept, I have begrudgingly come to at least sort of agree with, kind of. Not advertisement in the way that we currently run it, but the idea that just, like, if you don't tell anyone about what you're doing, no one's gonna know anything about it. Like, that makes sense to me. You know, we need advertising for things like, you know, community aid programs. We need advertising to tell people that services are available. You know, it's telling people about things is something I can begrudgingly say, okay, sure. I don't love it because no one should ever try to tell me anything. But I guess. There's more water here. But just, yeah, with the way that advertising is and how in your face it is, and mixed with all of the, like, labor rights issues and wealth inequality, that's just Velvet gets by without ads. I mean, Velvet gets by without ads, but Penny, consider, no, you, like, when we met, you came into my stream and you said, hey, I have this thing that does this, you know, you should give it a shot. That is technically advertisement. You know, just as in its basic, most simple concept, you just telling me about it is advertisement. So that's the sort of thing where I've grappled with it, and I've decided that advertisement as its most basic concept makes sense. There's definitely the part of if you need a disc bot, you're gonna get shoved down your throat. Where? Yeah. So advertisement in its most basic meaning, fine. Sure. I guess. Okay. You have to tell people about things for them to know about it. The same concept applies to, you know, to, like, friendships and stuff, where you have to tell people, you have to tell people if you want something from them. If you can't just expect them to read your mind about it. Great. But the mortifying ordeal of being known. But then, you know, it's everything after that. Then it starts getting starts getting funky, that starts getting weird. This conversation is subtle advertisement? True. Yeah. Oh gosh, wrong tool. This conversation absolutely is subtle advertisement. You know, people who may be watching the stream who may someday be like, I want a Discord bot, may remember hearing us talk about this, and then yeah, may pick up Dollbot for their server. It's yeah. Sorry again. I know I just said I've come to terms with with the basic form of advertisement. I'm just such a little contrarian that I'm like those gosh darn conventions of it all. Oh, I know where I am. Okay. I was like, where am I? Figured it out. No need to worry. It's fine. So it's been rough, as you can tell. It's been definitely a journey for me, but it's fine. I don't think overall advertising is bad. It's not. No, and I agree. I 100% agree. It's just hard to get past the initial the initial gut punch of now I hate it, you know? Because as mentioned, I'm such a little contrarian. I just think that no one should tell me what to do ever. I think you know, people telling me what to do, what the heck? That's insane. No one should get to do that ever. Like a Google ad says info, like if you're a single mother, have a child with special needs. Oh, intrusive ads. Like Google ads has info if you're a single mother, have a child with special needs. Other creepy factors. Yeah, I don't like targeted advertising. Which again, the rough thing about that is that I know that targeted advertising also theoretically has a place in this world. Because as mentioned with the whole how would people know about it if you how people know about the things that you're doing if you don't tell them about it. If they're in populations that have needs, and if there are populations with certain needs that you're trying to get information out to, technically again, I'm such a little contrarian. It's like technically targeted advertising is kind of important there to be able to make sure that the people who need to hear about it learn, you know, get the news. Oh, I just lost some copper. I didn't even notice it was there. But I'm like, no, I hate it. It's all terrible. That's why I have 3 ad blockers. I think to me, again, like as mentioned, target advertising does have its place, but I'd really much prefer if it was something that like you could opt in about somehow. If there was like, oh, you could be like, hey, it would be really valuable for me to learn about, I don't know, local organizations that work with kids, because I have a child that I'm trying to find a tutor for or something. You know, if there's some way that you could indicate to like a third-party organization about things that you are looking for, and then they send things your way. And I know that that's what's supposed to be what the whole, you know, your search engine does it for you sort of thing is about, but I feel like I didn't agree to that. I don't want them to do that. That's cringe, as they say. They just started doing it. I didn't ask for that. I didn't, and there's no alternatives really for it. Advertising should be outreach? Yeah. I have targeted ads everywhere if you can have non-targeted advertising in a few spots, like advertising PCB service on hardware form instead of advertising based on who you are everywhere. Yeah, advertising should be about getting about getting things to people who need it. But yeah, like there's no I really hate that there's really no like opt out for advertising things. Like it oh gosh, let me throw my pickaxe. How does that sound? It really bothers me that if I didn't have an ad blocker, like ads would be doxing me left, right, and sideways. I can't tell you the number of times I've encountered an ad on you know, the devices that I don't have an ad blocker on that have said just outright like my location. And I just think that is, I think that should be wildly illegal, because that is like potentially dangerous, you know? Like I don't really have words about it because of just how shocked and upset I am about that. That if I wasn't proactive about about avoiding that sort of thing, like they just, you know, they they just give out my location to the world like that. Easy peasy, no problem. Yeah, there's no opt out. Become like me and live in a cabin in the woods. I'm considering it, but that doesn't affect actual change, unfortunately. Because while that might solve the problems for me, you know, in the roundabout, not having to deal with anything any more sort of way. I think everyone deserves that. And you know, not everyone wants to live in a cabin in the woods, and quite frankly, I don't think they should need to if they want to have privacy and safety. I think that there should be, you know, I think it should just be better out there for people. It should be less spooky. Why are we making the world spooky? I specifically requested unspooky world. I specifically said, hey, I'd love if it was a safe, good time for everyone. Let's be safe and have fun, like they say at Legoland. Love to be safe and have fun. Oh gosh. Let me just throw a bunch of gravel on my head. How does that sound? Oh gosh, let me just throw a bunch of water on my head too. I think that sounds like a good idea. Let me just get rid of the water that I just threw on my head. I think that also sounds like a good idea. My inventory's a mess. I'll deal with that in just a second. That could be a short-term future Quimby problem. Some problems we leave to long-term future Quimby. Some of them are all right to lead to short-term future Quimby. I'll probably accidentally pick those back up again in like 2 seconds, but oh well. Oh gosh, wrong tool. Signal verified that. Oh. The Instagram ads Facebook won't show you? Yep. Yep. At least before they got banned from showing ads. Oh, massive ad campaign to expose the ad industry. At least before they got banned from showing ads. I want to live in a busy place in walking distance of my friends and businesses and also not be owned by corporations. I feel like that's reasonable. I really feel like that's reasonable. Like NGL, I think that's an entirely reasonable request to make. A reasonable dream to have. It's quite frankly shocking that that's so difficult to attain. I know you guys know this about me. I know that this is not news to any of you. But I've just got such strong feelings about, like, I don't know, the way that we have the capability to do so much, and yet here we are still living in a capitalist hellscape. I'm just not a fan.
not a fan of the capitalist hellscape. I would very much like not to live in the capitalist hellscape, and yet here we are. Okay. Yeah, there we go. That's how I like to do it. This one is way too specific. I know that's just the tip of ad targeting. Yeah, then you got this ad because you're a newlywed Pilates instructor and you're cartoon crazy. This ad used your location to see you're in La Jolla. You're into parenting vlogs and thinking about LGBTQ adoption. I don't... yeah. It's... I just think... Shut up. Why would companies need to know that about me? Especially when I didn't ask them to know that about me. If I choose to give away my information like that, whatever. Like, I personally don't think I would ever choose to do that, but you know, if that's what I want to do, great. That's my decision. Someone just makes that choice for me. I don't like that. And that's just the tip of ad targeting. Yeah, Freddie, thank you for the nothing redeem. Here, I'll just handle that real quick for you. How about that? I'll just get you that nothing real fast. Yep, you got it. Yeah, you got your nothing. We are talking about how much we hate targeted advertising. 'Cause it is a plague upon the world. And it's just kind of awful that there's no good way around it. It's awesome. Get out of here, Gravel. No one likes you. That's not true. Shardspoon likes Gravel, which I personally could not understand. Hey, thanks, girl. It's too with the amount of people who hear about this kind of thing and just shrug off as I have nothing to hide. Yeah, the point... Oh my gosh, yeah. The point is not that you have anything to hide necessarily. It's why are we living in the Panopticon? Hey, advertising in general, like, just no. That's just me, though. No, that's a based opinion to have, Freddie. That's a seriously based opinion. I'm gonna be honest, I also personally am big advertising unenjoyer. Yeah, no, it shouldn't matter if you have anything to hide or not. The point is, girl, your privacy. Girl, your ability to live a private life unobserved by the state. Being observed constantly is not good for you. We're living in the Panopticon. Yeah, no, I just trying to organize my thoughts about the I have nothing to hide thing, because it's so spooky to me. The idea that the only reason to hide something would be because it's wrong, and not because it's just not because why do they need to know? Yeah. My women just hung up on me? No, this is so sad. This is so sad and unfortunate. Is it had to hang up because of life things, or hung up for other reasons? I guess I'm asking, are we upset about this, or do it just really be like that sometimes? I've got a wide range of emotions that I can display about this sort of thing. I just need to know which one is the reaction you're looking for. Okay, I'm gonna go get some air, actually. Yeah, there's a lot of cave here. Like, call me crazy, but so call me crazy. Hey, I'm looking around, and this is crazy, but there's a lot of cave here. So call me crazy. Sorry. That particular joke has been living in my mind unuttered for years. And I couldn't take it anymore. I could not could not stand idly by anymore. It had to be said.
Walter White screaming in the car, Hank! Hank, it doesn't matter if you don't have anything to hide! Hank, you're losing your privacy to corporations! Hank, that's exactly how I feel! Because he just couldn't be on call, but I can still be salty about it. Yeah, alright. That can still be salty, just, you know, good to know that we're not on the war path and all. What you got there, Penny? The second clip summing up why I have nothing to hide is stupid. Oh, it's Thomas Scott, alright.
Ring that your friends are part of. Nothing to hide only works if the folks in power share the values of you and everyone you know entirely and always will.
That's so true, Tom Scott, that's so true.
That's so incredibly true, you beautiful, mysterious man. Yeah. You don't know what they're looking for. You don't know when, I don't know, they just randomly will decide that something that you think is fine is illegal. You don't know when, you cannot trust the state. Even if the state is just and good, you cannot trust it because giving unrestrained powers to the state is how we lead into I don't know, not good and just states. There has to be me like shaking over here trying to organize my thoughts about that. You cannot trust the state, even if it's moral, even if you helped write it yourself, even if you have every confidence that it's going to, you know, that other people are working towards keeping it good and just like yourself.
No, you cannot trust it. You know the frame I paused on? The little wink there. Just a little winky face. Just a little.
I love a little wink, you know? We just get a bit silly with it. Just get a bit silly with our winking. And are talking about how nothing to hide is bad. We just stay silly. We stay so incredibly silly. We're just sillying out here. I don't know. It's not a problem. Yeah, also I get the feeling that I've thoroughly lost the sauce on being able to navigate this cave at all when it comes time for me to leave, or if I ever want to like return to this space and try and find unexplored sections. We're kinda... I think we're kinda cooked. I'm just here now, forever. This is how it's always gonna be from now on. It's just me wandering eternally. No way out, no way forward. Just this forever, eternally. What? Snagging some coal. This is awfully low. It's awfully close to the deep slate sections of the world, which is unfortunate because those aren't super great for copper collection. But the problem is that it's just far enough into the regular stone that it is worth exploring. You know, I'd definitely lose out if I just skipped it. So I thought that was Deep Dark for a second. Got a bit spooked. I wouldn't be surprised if we run into Deep Dark at some point in this endeavor. The areas that have big cave like this also tend to be deep enough to allow for Deep Dark. So it's just probably gonna happen as we go along at some point, and I'm coming to terms with that. I don't care about the lapis enough to chase after it. That's just gonna be fine. That's just fine. It's a-okay. It's not a problem. But the tricky part of all is that human beings want to trust, you know? It's kinda why I love the internet, and every catch a stream I need to get reminded of Lucids literally every time. Let's go! I'm so glad, I'm so genuinely glad that's the effect I have on you, because I think Lucids is such a masterpiece. To be able to prove time and time again that we'll not just take things fine on. Where's the apple? Who has the apple? Who has it? That's such an amazing immediate response. Are you saying it with the skull because it took me a hot second to spot it, or because don't get me wrong, I know that took me a while to spot. I was mining, or have I misread the tone here? This is so good, y'all. I probably need to rewatch it. It's been a couple weeks. Oh, like I just made this really cool singular piece of media. What am I supposed to not be a little obsessed? Has Kirby seen Lucids? Good question. Just thought Penny's response was a lot of funny. Oh, okay, Penny's response. Where's the apple? Who has the apple? We need to know. Whose dreamscape are we in? This is the people deserve to know. Whose twister mind came up with this place? So these ads are gonna make me crash out. No, not the ads. Oh wait, but as I was saying, like the tricky part is that humans want to trust. You know, humans really, honest to goodness, just want to trust things. It's in our nature, honestly. So people want to trust systems. They want to trust states. They want to trust that if they build something good enough, then they'll never need to worry about it ever again. And it's awful that we have to just accept that as untrue, you know? The world should be able to be a beautiful place forever. Like, we should be able to fix up so good that it won't get broken again. But that is not how the cookie crumbles. And we gotta constantly be on guard. We gotta constantly be watching out. And it's like, well, maybe we could assign just a couple people to be the ones watching out so that the rest of us can be okay. But then who watches the watchers? Who will guard the guards themselves? Side note, there's actually an indie film I watched called The Guards Themselves that I think is pretty good. It's been a hot second since I watched that one too. It's by a YouTube channel called Door Monster. About these group of the rebels in this in this oligarch controlled state. It's very fun. It was a thesis film, I believe. I'm gonna drink some water. Oh, hey, Candybot wants me to. Hey, personally, I don't want to trust. That's just me though, and based honestly. I'm starting to name Steve Jobs clone Lucid Burst here. Sort of God. Oh, James Jasperson. You're talking about James Jasperson there. James Jasperson, my beloved. And yet he's some kind of way. He's kind of compelling, unfortunately, and I think that's also in the nature of humanity. But yeah, no, I think it's so tricky out there. It's real rough. We're having a rough go of it. And it's through no fault of our own necessarily, and yet I don't want to abandon underwater immediately because I get the feeling there's still a lot to do there. So I think we're gonna take this and then we're gonna get scooching back into here. Hello, my name is James Jasperson, inventor of the J-phone. The J-pad and the slightly larger J-phone. I'm very rich, which is very nice. Actually, I've tried very hard to use context clues for like a year, but what does based mean? Oh yeah, good question. The way I understand it, based is like valid and good, you know, where it's like I guess it's sort of the slang equivalent of saying like that's like wow, you have a good opinion and I respect that kind of thing. Where if we say like kind of based to like for instance kind of based to be part of a union, good solid choices there, good opinions. I agree with that. KT, glad to help. But yes. At least that's the way that I use it, and I'm pretty sure it's a fairly solid explanation of how to use it. Here I have, but it's been a while. It's really good. It's really solid. If you've only seen it once, I would say that value does increase on a rewatch. Because the first time you're just kind of trying to figure out what the heck all is going on. Once you actually know a little bit and can start engaging with the themes and how and the craft of it all, that's when I feel like it starts getting really good. It's very good. It's so good. It's so good. I've got a custom sound alert, specifically because I think it's just that good. Ah, a tree. That guy's a metaphor for climate change. Fun fact, actually. How's the global warming if it's getting colder? See? That poor guy.
A tree.
There we go. Thank you, Penny. That's what we're looking for there. Ah, a tree. Oh gosh, I've garnered myself into a situation. Slang version of this, pretty much. Facts, my brother. But you're step indeed. Indeed. That's how it goes. Speaking of rewatch, guess who's rewatching Supernatural for the ninth time? Yo, okay. Oh, Before big boxes into the movie. And why do I have so many arts and crafts supplies? It's into the moves, not movie. Sorry, what the heck? Sorry. Why do I have so many arts and crafts supplies? It's so heavy. We're moving to the 3rd floor. Ooh, walk up time. Happened back when Clip Jump didn't completely suck. Let's just close and drawer left this so I can do that tomorrow. Sweet. Forgetting to re-download Discord, and that just reminded me. Oh hey, let's go. But yeah, moving, popping off. I would say I'm sorry that you have so many craft supplies, but I get the feeling that I get the feeling that that's one of those things where it's unfortunate when you're moving, but then any other time it's like yippee, craft supplies. I've got a hot take about walk-ups, which is that they're a major accessibility issue. I think that I just think that buildings should be accessible to people, and it makes me sad that that so many particularly like living spaces are unsuitable for disabled people because they are not built with accessibility in mind. That's my thoughts about that. Alright, well we've got some mobs to fight. Haven't done much mob fighting today. To be honest, most of the little areas that we've been in have been pretty mob clear, to be honest. Haven't needed to really worry about that. Oh, I probably should leave, I don't have anything to the right. Gosh darn, I was gonna be like, I should leave a right torch. There's nothing real. Okay, well, we'll just have to remember that and say it's fine. Just remember that that's the way out. I love to crafts. Oh wait, hang on. My brother's boyfriend will be good for something, I guess. Carry my boxes, boy. Carry my boxes, boy. Or if you hate them. Oh. False, my brother. Remain silent. So true. So true. Perhaps I will never have nitro refuse on principle.
by beating One Piece at chess, but can't claim it as a Nitro sub.
I'm not. Yeah, I'm personally not particularly interested in Nitro. But if there's someone in the world who would like it, pop off, my guy. Congrats on beating One Piece at chess, though. That's pretty epic. Well, hello there. Oh, we've got a diamond, we got a gapple, we've got some torches, we've got some iron. We have a poisonous spider here. Okay, where is... There it is. Sorry, just before this gets too serious, I wanna get some lighting in place. So that, okay, now I can fight them. You know, Beta Arthropods is an enchantment that I never really actually want. But sometimes when fighting poison spiders, I'm like, man, if only I could bane these arthropods, you know? Presumably that's what it's for. Whoop-pew! Creeper annihilated. Let's get a little bit of lighting on the structure here. I do like having just the little hanging structures in the middle of everything. I don't think I spend that much time in Mineshaft, so I can really take advantage of it, but I do like this. I think this is fun to just discover in the depths of the world. Generally don't know anyone who'll accept it. This is a 200 elo bot and at least double his skill. Aha, you got him. I send the Discord and then immediately go, well, that was fun, and then I'm done with it. Hey, fair enough. To each their own experience. I'm like never on. I've got 2 Discord accounts, and I'm never on the one that would let me talk to you guys. It started as a professional issue because I was using Discord for my job at the time. But then now it's just sort of splintered, and the problem is it's just really difficult to switch between Discord accounts on mobile. So I've just sort of been a bit cringe with it. Sorry, just chasing this little thread out here. Love to chase threads. Thread chasing? Big fan. Big fan, actually. Well, I don't know if I'm chasing that thread. Okay, my inventory is a mess. We are just going to really quickly place that and put that away as well. And we're gonna call that good for now. Oh, just say you hate us? Well, but that would be a lie. You want me to lie to you? You expect me to say untruths? You expect me to compromise my integrity by lying? Can't believe this. This is why I hate you. Sorry, no. Sorry. No, I had to... Sorry, I had to. It was right there in front of me. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. There's a way to log into 2 accounts at once. I've done it, but you need to modify the app to get experiments and enable it. So you can't really do it on iOS without jailbreaking or paying $100 a year. Yeah. Come on, just like stop talking to everyone that messages me on Discord. Like, what am I supposed to say? That is also true. Like, what do you even say on Discord? Like, I just hang out in servers and then people will, like, send memes sometimes and that's fun, but what am I supposed to actually, like, start conversations and stuff? Just talk about my day randomly? It's me and the social media issue where I'm not a good quote-unquote influencer because I don't just talk about my day on the internet and stuff. If I'm gonna talk about my day, I like, find a person IRL and talk about my day. I'm not posting about my life. Because I don't know. It's not even that I don't necessarily, it's not that I don't want to necessarily, even I just don't think about it. I don't know, it's not in my, it's not in my line of vision. Why would I think about that? That's like something else, I don't know. But yeah, so I'm not a good influencer. I'm not good at influencing the masses, so I'll never be brand friendly because I just won't talk about stuff. You guys, does anyone here remember that day when I talked about everything as if I was an Instagram influencer? Right, where I just, oh gosh, spiders. I'm trying to think if anyone here would have been there, but no, I just spent the entire day, talking like I was reviewing every single thing that happened to me. Is there a skeleton back there? There is. Okay, well, hopefully this will, yeah. It was a very silly, goofy day. I guess I'll let the spider handle that. Have you tried getting good? Hope this helps. Oh no, I remember everything. Oh, you remember it, Penny? You remember that day? Wasn't that one of the days of all time? That was oh man, I just got possessed or something. I genuinely I think I like blacked out or something. Just, oh man. Is there a skeleton back there? No, the spider's just shooting you with a revolver. I mean, it'd be kind of cool if the spider was just shooting me with a revolver. You know, I feel like if the spider was just shooting me with a revolver, I would want to know still, so that I could be like, wow, I didn't know they gave spiders revolvers. That's kind of interesting. No, oh man, yeah, just got possessed by the spirit of an Instagram reviewer, and oh man, I can't remember a single thing I said. It's all a fever dream of just words happening. Oh man. I think I remember Mr. Maluk being there. I don't know if he would remember anything that I said at the time, but oh my gosh. That was a dark day. I'm so thrilled that it happened because I think it's incredibly funny. But I don't think I'd ever want to do that again. I think that was a one-hit wonder. One-hit wonder bit, and now we never need to do that ever again. We can let the past die. Kill it if you have to. Which is, it's such an extremely metal line to come from such a silly, awful, terrible, no good movie. Such is the way, though. Sometimes they really do be coming up with banger lines in the worst possible places, but what you gonna do? I forgot Mr. Mook was a person. That's so unfortunate. Aw, no. You forgot about Chat's local dad? That's so unfortunate. It do be like that sometimes, though, you know? Like, genuinely, it really just be that way sometimes. The skeleton couple? Oh, wait, are we talking about Romeo and, hold on, what was it? Julio and Romiette? Those two? Jishu? Yeah. I haven't seen Jishu in a couple days, but they still pop around on occasion. Gee, that's a person. That's true. That's so true. You've successfully remembered a person. Love to remember a person. I'm really bad with I'm awful with names. I'm really good with like faces and personalities, kind of. But like I'll remember people, I just won't know what they're called, kind of. So if I ever forget who you are, I'll probably remember like who you are. I just won't know your name. Which I'm aware is not exactly helpful, but it's the curse I live under, so what you gonna do? You know, sometimes you just can't fight the curse. Well, I will take coal, I will take a name tag, I'll take some torches, and I'll take some iron. That seems like a good haul to me. What else we got? I never forgot Penny, even though we don't really interact. Max. Colas on occasion. I should bother Cyborg into showing up on stream more. He's back now. He's around. Let's see. Who else? Who else we got? Max, that's a person too? I sort of remembered Colas. No, Tino shade, by the way, on forgetting people again. I do that so often. Far be it from me to judge anyone else for having trouble just remembering people and names and stuff. Sally Rubra drops in every once in a while. Like not super crazy often, but it's really fun whenever they show up. Who is that? Sally is one of the OGs from the early Quimby days. I don't know exactly what's going on, why they can't be here often, but sometimes sometimes Sally just shows up and is like, "Hey, chat," and I go, "Whoa! Oh my gosh, it's Sally!" I'm actually like 90% certain that they're still subbed, which is very kind and impressive. Like I really respect the dedication. I want to put away this name tag. Actually, no, not in this box though. I keep some extra name tags in here, so we can put it in there and save a little bit of inventory space. So yeah, Sally isn't a frequent caller, but was there quite a bit in the early days. Sally actually showed up on stream once. Came and played a little labor rights narrative that I did in Mayor's Paradise. Has a little like very cool bone castle on the CSMP too. So sub to Rascal. And it's always so hard to know how long to stay sub to people. And I just want to put it out there, as someone is part of the system, I get that. Like if you've stopped watching them as much, or like if they don't stream as much, and it's like, well, or even like if you're like friends with them but they're not really doing as much with it, it's like, oh man, how long do I want to do that? I totally get it. I understand. I empathize, to quote Royalton from Speed Racer, but not /pause, because I hate that man with every fiber of my being. But yeah, it's like, when do I decide to unsub from someone? If you've subbed once, is that like a commitment to keep doing it? It's a tricky economy. Kinda awkward, NGL. And I have no answers for you. I'm completely and utterly kind of in the same boat half the time. To be fair though, I guess I don't really think of myself as a commercial streamer. This is just my hobby. This is what I do for funsies. So I'm not gonna claim that I'm just one of the people. Because that feels like that's the start of me trying to I don't know, exploit people or something. I'm not, this isn't my business. Subscribe is very kind when people do it, but like, you know, I'm not turning a profit on this. That's not something I'm really generally concerned about. Well, I do keep meaning to, I keep meaning to do a lot of things. Sorry, that for a sec, I feel like there's someone I'm still forgetting though. I mean, there's Friend. Friend hangs around. We love Friend. Friend is one of the mods. Short Spoon, that spooky little guy. That's a person as well. My memory is pretty amazing. I still think it's wild to me that you find Short Spoon spooky. Does it cost you anything to stream? It doesn't cost me anything to stream, except for time, I guess. But like between server costs for the CSMP, and then the initial investment for equipment, I don't think I've technically made back yet ever. So I don't know, maybe I'll turn a profit in like 2 or 3 years or something. I'm not gonna say I hate them, but I hate the fear I get when interacting with them. That's so crazy. That's so crazy to me that you find Short Spoon spooky. Oh, and then I keep meaning to. What I was gonna say earlier is I keep meaning to reinvest the payouts I have gotten from Twitch into getting like a PNG tuber or something, because I think that'd be fun and cute. Or getting like some official art or banners or stuff done. See, it's not so I'm finding quite scary. That, to be fair though, I respect that, because Penny has so much power that I do not understand. Oh, let me never turn a profit? Mm-hmm. It's like $25 a month to run. Mm-hmm. But that's not why we do it, eh? We're not... Our respective things may be very different, but I think we've got the same heart of it, where it may never turn a profit, but that's not why we're here. I'm okay with that. Mm-hmm. Penny's just a spooky lad. This is true. Penny is a spooky lad. Penny has powers untold. That I definitely trust. I trust you to use them for good, for sure. You know. But, still, a bit spooky. Stack on, £10 a year for doll.net.xyz, domain? Mm-hmm. Yeah. But you know, it's a hobby for me, with this. It's something that I think is fun and like to put time into. That's hobbies. It's not bad for hobbies to, you know, to make you money, but they're not necessarily supposed to. It's not a side hustle or anything. Like, it is okay to put money into hobbies to, if that's what makes you happy. Because ultimately, yeah, I think that's the point of hobbies, is to make you happy. No, I'm having a great time. I'm quite enjoying myself. Oh, and Freddie, thank you for the absolutely nothing. Here, let me get that for you real quick. One nothing coming right up. You know what I mean about the It is quite awe-inspiring and kind of humbling that people have like given me money for this, though. Like, again, that's not why I do it, but it's kind of crazy that you know, people like the work I'm doing enough to financially support it. It's another one of those things that's like, whoa, oh my gosh, whoa. Cause yeah, I don't know, people are very nice to me around here, and I think that's the most I can hope for. Okay, thank you. Yeah, of course. I recently found 112 government IDs. Instead of doing stuff with them, I got the bug reported. Mm-hmm. Yep. It's all about No, it's all about decency. Common decency, I think. Where it's I hate the idea of a world just built so entirely on money and profit, where everything has to be related in some way to getting some sort of personal gain out of it. I think we're doing creative endeavors helps a lot with that, and then, you know, like with you and the bug and Explosion Patch, I'm not gonna name drop the company until they resolve it, but no, yeah, I get it. I feel it's we gotta keep the humanity in all of this, you know. If we let them turn us cutthroat like them, then we've lost forever. So we gotta intentionally stay soft with it. All you have to do is go domain name / media, and you have every asset the site uses. Goodness gracious me! I hope they get that fixed soon. Then, that's insane. Sheesh. Yeah, I've got big thoughts on entertainment and money and how it, and art and how all of that connects. Might be I don't know if we're really super gonna get into it today, but I think it's awesome that people I think it's awesome and incredible that people can make a living off of like Twitch streaming and making YouTube videos and stuff. But I do think it's kind of spooky how corporate that all has become. How it's become like the purpose instead of a byproduct. Maybe we get into it a little bit as a treat. I'm just gonna outright say I do blame Mr. Beast for that. Like, not entirely. Like, obviously I don't think one person is the cause of an entire perspective change across the corporate media and everything. If it wasn't Jimmy Beast, someone else would have started doing it, and eventually it was inevitable, but that doesn't mean that I think he's necessarily innocent in all of this. I might be getting a knock on the door. Hold on. Nope, it was something else. And Candymot wants me to drink some water. Oh. And one of the subfolders is a folder full of government IDs, plus photos of people who are involved in this entity. And could have gotten continent, it's an Indian entity. That's spooky. That is very spooky. Yeah. Not a fan of how spooky that is. Good on you for helping them with it. But where was I? Oh yeah, the commodification of streaming and YouTube and stuff. Like, I don't know, at the risk of sounding like this is just a nostalgia fueled, complaint session, I just remember when the internet was fun and YouTube was a bunch of funny people just using a new medium and making something interesting out of it, you know? I remember being in like 2nd grade and having having a friend tell me that they'd done something funny and their family had just uploaded it to YouTube because whatever, it's funny and they thought other people might be interested in seeing it, you know? It was so genuine and accessible, and you didn't have to have, like, I don't know, cool graphics or anything. People were just being experimental with it. And now, let it be known, again, I understand that, you know, having cool graphics and all is, that's a natural part of the progression of the space and how people want to professionalize it and stuff. So I'm not blaming any one individual piece of that for the loss of the of the, what's the word I'm looking for? Of the genuineness. No, that's how would I describe that? The loss of the, I don't know, loss of the something, the loss of how accessible it was. Like no one individual component caused everything. That is, you know, that would be ludicrous. That's really, it's just sad. I don't know. First contact email is dead. Eventually we got through and it basically said resolve this, so we're going to get the DPDP, Digital Personal Data Protection Act, involved. That's good. Make them patch it up, keep people's IDs and stuff safe. I miss when YouTube was where I went to watch Warrior Cats memes in my friend's designated computer room, and that's it. My brain is kind of just the loss of second era internet. Yeah. Where, again, everything is much too wide for just one person or just one trend to really be at the root cause of it all. But I do think that there are. But is it right to just absolve someone completely from something because they were part of a wider process, and to ignore their own individual actions with it? It would have happened eventually, and you know, for all we know, this isn't even the worst it could be at this point. You know, maybe this is a good scenario, but still, I think if we've lost something, we have a right to be upset about it. And yeah, the mystification of like YouTube spaces is really genuinely tragic to me. Like, I don't know. I'm a firm believer in entertainment for entertainment's sake. For art's sake, and for, you know, like making doing the important good work of art, of course, as well. But like, everyone wants to be like, all the kids want to be YouTubers and stuff, not because they want to be creative and make cool things, but because they want to be rich, and it's the current rags to riches sort of, you know, quick scheme kind of thing. Or anyone can be a YouTuber. The streets of New York are paved with gold. If you just get to America, then, you know, there will be work. You can have a better life for your family. If you can just make it viral, then you won't have to worry about like college debt and about like jobs and stuff, and you'll be famous and people will love you. And if you read this story about this rags to riches orphan that, you know, that found a way to make a new product and then made it big in the market. It's just, I don't know. I feel like we've seen this before. And I'm just kind of sick of it, you know? I don't like it. It puts a bad taste in my mouth. We've kind of lost the plot with it all. Do you remember robber barons and like the horrific stuff they did? It just feels very similar. That's all. Just like use GDPR's 30 million for the fine. Hey, let's go. First era was when it was brand new and a lot of user-made websites and chat rooms, and it got bigger, and that's what I remember. But it was mostly still just people doing their own thing and making fun stuff with it, and then capitalism grabbed hold, and I'm just kind of over it. Yeah. I used to watch videos and play games, but I've left all but one of my social medias at this point. It's just no fun anymore. It's also corporate. Fun fact, the French pay you to go to uni. As they should. Talking about real situations and stuff, I'm just over here like hearing the Scooby-Doo theme song in my head, just vibing. And you know what? That's based, Freddy. That is based of you to do. I think this stuff is really interesting because, you know, my gosh darn sociology degree. But if there was a conversation that I was hearing that I'd be interested in, Scooby-Doo theme song all the way. Absolutely. Wow. Yeah, hi, Freddy. But no, people should be paid to go to university, and I'm so serious about that. Because, you know, an educated public is good. teaching people about things and having larger groups of educated people makes it harder for things like fascism to take hold, and it also like improves the standard of living for everyone in the country, and it pushes forward, you know, like innovation things for like science, medicine, and yeah, no, it's good to have an educated populace, and yeah, people should be paid to go to college because it is a public service to do so. I have so many strong feelings about that. Copper. Just paying for my degree, I'm paying for my life already in semester 1. Yeah. As much as I despise the French, that is kind of cool. It's kind of based. It's admittedly kind of based. Kind of based to pay people to go to college. Actually, really, really genuinely big win for the French. Or like, you guys know that I'm, well, maybe you don't all know, but I've mentioned it on stream before that I'm considering going for a master's degree in public administration, and that's the kind of thing that like people should really be encouraging. If I'm interested in systems and how they run, and a degree that potentially leads to having a better managed bureaucracy, that's absolutely the sort of thing that that states should be investing in. Now, let me know, I think that states should involve in every kind of degree, especially in including liberal arts degrees. But like, you know, having a well-administered society is like #1 on the things that people in old philosophy books and stuff talk about. So the fact that like I'm doing a whole bunch of math about like how I could, you know, what schools I could afford to go to, how fast I'd have to like take the schooling, what sort of things I'd be doing at the time, you know. The fact that that is one of the major considerations of me, you know, being able to do this degree, that's kind of wild. That's antithetical to how our priorities should be. Despise everyone, despise Americans, the French, and the English. I mean, that's alright. I would never... you've heard me say on the stream that you should never trust the state, and you know, and I think a lot of cultural institutions are a part of that. But yeah. I think paying people to go to college is a great idea because it is basically just kind of a net win for everyone, and treating that with the respect that it deserves is based. Okay, I think this is actually where we entered this area. I am going to start backtracking through this a little. I'm sure there were other little nooks and crannies in that big open cave space that I could have found copper in, but to be honest, that whole space was pretty unmanageable. Like I'm really surprised that we got through there as well as we did, so I'm gonna call that good there for now, and we're gonna keep going in just regular cave. Because regular caves, a lot nicer to work with. It makes me personally go, yippee! Yay! Just regular cave time! Almost exclusive America L's TBH? Yeah. It's also kind of wild to me considering especially how like every kid is taught in public school, well, every kid who attends public school I should say, is taught that that the GI Bill and the influx of educated Americans was part of what led to the country's you know, like cultural dominance in the 1950s. It's like it's being spelled out in front of us, you know, it's being spelled out right in front of us, especially like by our institutions. Having an educated populace is like the big thing, and yet here we are, like nerds, but not in a good way. Nerds slash negative. I'm talking generally about the social issue related with it. Like the Polish though, they're all femboys. Yeah, that sounds about right for Poland. Yeah, pop off. Pop off, Poland. You're doing good work out there. But yeah, I just think, hot take. What if we invested in our society? It's freaking Reagan. You know, it really kind of all comes down to Reagan. And again, one person cannot be blamed for something that was systematic. If it wasn't Reagan, it was going to be someone else. But that doesn't mean that I can't despise him for the part that he played in it. For the ways that he personally affected those changes. Like, oh, Freddie, thank you for the 2 nothings. That, you know, twice nothing is still nothing. So I hope you enjoy. Welsh words are so pretty. This is true. I agree. Full stop. I agree. You know how I've mentioned before that having a sociology degree is like having true sight for things like related to societies and stuff. One of the hardest things about that is that perspective of these things are systematic. You know, the blame cannot be reasonably placed on one person exclusively. You know, if it wasn't them, it was going to be someone else. But then also, yeah, still just having a seething, burning hatred for the actual individuals that were involved. We get a bit silly with it, that's all. We just stay so silly. Things work on a wider scale. Generally, individuals are just symptoms of a larger social movement and cannot be personally blamed necessarily for everything that happens, but they still have and are still actively engaged, so I can still be upset about it all. Oh, I'll see Reagan in hell. Just enjoyed that very much. Oh, good. Which is Good Kid. Ooh, I like Good Kid. So he likes innovative ways of patches and light. We grew up in the suburbs, so we cut all our ties. Now take a look at this through Gwillian eyes. You're wrong, my friend. This road bends to the right. English only? Well. I read a book series called The Chronicles of Prydain, which was based off of like some Welsh, not I think actual Welsh mythology, but the society, and it was based very much off of like ancient Wales. And they, as such, they've got a lot of names like Islandwy, or I guess it's technically pronounced Islandwy, or like Gwydion, Gurgi. It's got some good names. Lion with the 2 L's, yeah. Gwyn, plural noun from the singular gwyl or will. Twilight gloaming is a Welsh word with a wide range of possible meanings, including ghosts, spirits, and night wanderers, human or supernatural, up to no good outlaws of the wild. Gwyn is only one of a number of words that these are similar meanings in Welsh. It is a comparatively recent word coined inadvertently in the 17th century by the Welsh lexicographer Dr. John Davies of Malwyn. I don't know, it's Gwillian. Oh, is it with the double? Is that the cl? I can never tell if it's, you know, the rule is hard and fast. Some say supernatural. Whoa. Is it Gwiclian? Gwiclian? I don't know, because I know the double L is cl sometimes. Actually, I have a hot take, which is that I think I need to go. It turns out, I need to, I promised help with the improv kids with something today. I need to get running. I'm supposed to be meeting them at 4. Okay. Chat, sorry to cut this off so suddenly right there. Thank you everyone for coming to the stream. I hope you had a good time. Again, I'm sorry that was really short. I will be back on Tuesday. Girls, see you, Pooks. Yeah, thank you for stopping by. Hope you all have a fantastic weekend. You know, take care of yourselves, drink water, get some sleep, take your meds and all. Good luck with all the projects and things you guys are doing. Listen to this, learn. Okay, I'll pull it up. I'll check it. I'll check it after stream. And yeah, love you guys lots. I'll see you next time. Bye.
See you later in the new house. Yo! Tuesday's smooth. Things are all work. I love you guys. Yep. Love you guys lots. Good luck. See you later. Bye-bye.